When terror descends upon the streets of Gotham, Dick Grayson will have to return to his home, back up his family. All this and more on the pages of Nightwing number 84. Let's hop on in together and find out what happens next, shall we? So then, picking up from where the last issue left off, Dick is still decompressing after the major life choice he made at the end of the previous issue. He made it public what he's going to do with his great newfound fortune. And admittedly, it's a whole lot to take in. Fighting bad guys, saving lives, that stuff comes second nature to Dick at this point, but transforming an entire city, breaking down old corrupt systems, that's going to be a hell of an uphill battle, and it's one that he's not 100% sure he's fully prepared to undertake just yet. Luckily, he doesn't have to, because old business from Gotham rears its head once again. As Nightwing ends up getting a distress call from Oracle saying that he's needed back in Gotham City, particularly at Park Row, aka that place that was once Crime Alley. Now, if you're like me and you've been reading the main Batman book, you'll know that the whole Oracle system has been compromised by some outsider who is using it for nefarious means. Unfortunately, Dick doesn't know this yet, and as such comes a run-in. It's here too Dick has his first run-in with the Magistrate, a corporately backed military police force that shoots first, asks questions never, and answers to no one. These guys have already overrun the city and make getting around quite difficult, what with their drones seemingly targeting anyone wearing a mask. Dick makes it to the destination Barbara told him to go to, only to realize, oh wait, this is one giant sting operation set up by the Magistrate to try and ensnare another member of the Bat family. Nightwing fights valiantly and is eventually reinforced by Batman himself, and again, it makes sense. Poor Bruce watched his parents die in this alley long ago. He's not going to watch his adopted son suffer the same fate. The two fight side by side once again like it was the good old days, and you can chop this up to another victory for Batman and Robin. It's here too that Batman gets Dick up to speed on everything that's been going on with Oracle. Someone's been impersonating the Oracle program and using its wide reach to spread fear, paranoia, and misinformation all throughout the city, and Batman is tasking Nightwing to deal with the problem. Of course, Nightwing doesn't have to handle this problem on his own, and for that he ends up heading to the Bell Tower where Barbara is already waiting for him. Naturally, because Oracle is her creation and someone is actively perverting it and using it for evil, Barb isn't just going to sit by and let this happen. Even though it could potentially be dangerous for her health, Barbara decides to suit up once more as Batgirl, and oh hey, we got a brand new suit too, one that marries a lot of the Burnside era of Batgirl with the classic costume. I dig it. Batgirl and Nightwing have their own mission and are ready to set out to complete it as their own brand of dynamic duo, and it's on that point right there everyone the comic comes to a close. So that was Nightwing 84, everybody. And as much as I really hate to say it, I think this is the perfect example of when comic book events end up killing the momentum that a regular series has. Tom Taylor had really just started to get the ball rolling with Nightwing's new initiative to try and save Bloodhaven, the mystery of Heartless, the drama and complication that comes with finding out he had a secret half-sister, and just like that we have to put it all on the back burner because Fear State is going on. To his credit, Taylor does try very hard to elevate the material by showcasing that Dick is a man of two worlds. Bloodhaven is his home and he wants to save it, but Gotham raised him and is his home too. It's where his family lives, etc., etc. I guess too, if the whole fake Oracle plot had to be solved anywhere, I guess it makes sense that it's being solved here over in the Nightwing book. I know Batgirl suiting up again for some reason has caused a fair amount of controversy in comic book Twitter for what it's worth. Personally, I think those people are reading way too much into what is basically just a tie-in gimmick, and also a way to try and no doubt plant seeds for the future Batgirl's book that's coming down the pipeline. I know I could never get angry because everything in this issue is just so damn inconsequential from start to finish. Ultimately, I can only give this one a 6.5 out of 10. It's not the worst, but again, you can tell we're not going to be talking about this story when we talk about the great run that was the Tom Taylor years on Nightwing. Hey there everyone, it's your pal Cape Joel again, and if you're seeing my face right now, that means you watched to the end of the video, and I'll always be grateful for that. Retention helps in this crazy YouTube game, and so does becoming a patron. If you head on down to the description, you can find a link to my Patreon page. Recently just redid all the tiers, a lot of cool stuff offering up there, exclusive commentaries, exclusive polls, behind the scenes concept art for Capes and Quest. That's the brand new D&D show I've started soon. Never been a better time to become a patron. You can become a patron for as little as $1 a month and help the channel grow and, help me continue to deliver content like what you just saw. So I want to thank you all, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.